What's going on, everyone? My name is D. Anthony with evolutiontraders.com. In this video, we're going to talk about the best strategy for trading futures if you're on a prop firm, going through the evaluation stage, taking a challenge in a funded account. Now, before you click off of this video, I want you guys to really kind of resonate and be realistic, okay? I'm not really going to get into too much technicals. I'm not going to go over too many patterns or strategies. But in fact, the best strategy for trading futures is a lot more simple than you may think. Now, I've been trading full time for around 7.5 years. I've been trading for about going on 10 coming up in the summertime of this year. And one thing that I've kind of learned over, the many years that I've been trading and doing this, and over the past 4 years of actually coaching and mentoring traders, is that the strategy or strategies that you use, and the best ones, are what's best for you. Okay. So let's really let that sink in. There's thousands of indicators, there's thousands of setups and chart patterns and trend lines and supply and demand zones and, ICT and smart money concepts and all this jazz, right? You have to figure out what the best edge or strategy is for you. So what does that mean? First things first is we need to identify what type of trader are we? Are we a scalper? Does that fit our personality? Or are we a little bit more of a longer term trader? Okay. Longer term intraday trader, meaning you want to stay in trades for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Or are you looking for those quick trades, that happen 2-3 minutes, 30 seconds, 5 minutes, 10 minutes? What fits your personality best? Because from there is going to determine the time frame that we're going to trade. And it's also going to determine which best strategy that we should be using. Now, for me personally, I use the 5-minute time frame, but I get a lot of my key zones off of the 1 hour time frame. So even though that I'm entering trades based on the 5-minute time frame, I'm looking to trade around levels from the 60-minute time frame. Okay, if that makes sense. That's what fits me. That's what fits my trading personality. Now, your trading personality can be completely different. You can get into a trade, be in drawdown for 2, 3, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and it can seem like an eternity. And what that's going to happen, what that's going to cause happen is you're going to get FOMO, you're going to get anxiety, you're going to, your stress levels are going to rise, and it's going to cause you to cut trades early, meaning take profits off too early. It's going to cause you to stop out prematurely before the trade has even developed. So maybe the 5-minute time frame is not for you. Maybe you need to go down to a 3-minute or a 2-minute or a 1 minute. The same example is the same for if, let's say, for example, you can't handle the ups and downs and the swings in the high, fast-paced movement of a 1 hour chart. So you take a trade and, this thing is swinging up and down 10, 15, 20 points, and it's just overwhelming because you're getting so many setups throughout the day and you don't know which ones to take. You don't know which ones to sit on. And that's going to be very detrimental to your trading if you are not someone who can, handle the fast pace of a 1 minute chart. And for some of you guys who may be thinking, well, what if, the 5-minute chart, the 15-minute chart even seems like it moves too much? I'm more of a, I've got a tight schedule. I have a 9-to-5 job and I can only check the markets for maybe an hour or two a day. What should I do? Well, in that particular case, you should trade the hour chart. Look for levels around the hour chart. If you get a setup, you might get 1 a day. You might get 2. Sometimes you might not get any setups today on a 1 hour time frame, but at least it's going to protect you, save you. And when that setup does come on the 1 hour time frame, you can then take that trade. Again, figure out which time frame that you fit into. So the best strategy out there has nothing to do with what you're actually using as an edge. I know people who trade the 1 minute time frame. I know people who trade the 30-second time frame. I know people who trade the 4 hour time frame and the 15-minute and the 5-minute. They all can be profitable and they all have ups and downs and they all make money. They all lose money. and it's how well you manage your risk, right? So if you're a type of person that's a high anxiety, high FOMO, high stress level person where you need to pass this funded prop firm evaluation today, you've got to pass it this week, you need a payout this month, you're going to have a tough time because you're always going to be chasing that high of big winners, right? You're always going to put on too much size, too many contracts, 3 mini contracts, 5 mini contracts, because that one time you took a trade, or those couple times you took a trade where you made $400, $500, $1,000 on a day, you think that you can do that each and every single day, ignoring the fact that your trading personality doesn't really align with that type and style of trading, let alone your account size doesn't actually allow you to sit in drawdown for when you do lose a trade. Because a lot of times people that trade large size, they might take a $400 winner, a $300 winner, and then they have one bad day and they lose 2,000. Right? So again, it's always like you're kind of taking 2-3 steps forward and then you take a big leap step back, right? And that one big leap step back actually engulfs the 2 to 3 small steps that you've taken. So again, you have to identify your trader personality, and then from there you need to identify which size of position is actually comfortable to you for when you do take those losses and you do have those losing days, that you can stomach and your account can take those speed bumps so that you can still be able to trade tomorrow. Again, that's the best trading strategy for trading futures. It's identifying your trading personality, number one, and it's identifying the time frame that fits that trader personality, the 1 minute all the way up to the 4 hour. And then from there, it's how well do you manage your risk, meaning the number of contracts that you're trading. Sometimes we allow these numbers and candlesticks on the screen to kind of run away from us, and we think that every day is going to provide a fantastic opportunity to make $1,000 in a day. Although that sounds nice, you need to have a little bit of a stepping stone and a foundation that's already been laid, meaning you need to kind of build up that P&L cushion, get over a trailing threshold, build up your balance a little bit to take on a little bit more larger size. Maybe in the beginning, you should try to be shooting for $50, $100, $150 a day and seeing if you can be consistent at those numbers. So when you do take those losses, it's just a minor speed bump and it's not a humongous pothole that's going to allow your car not to pass through the road, if you kind of understand what I'm getting at. So if you're looking for the best strategy to trade futures, it starts with you, and it starts with answering those few simple questions and those few simple things that I've mentioned in this video. If you guys would like to build out a trade plan, get some one-on-one coaching or mentorship, trade with the team live in Evolution Traders, we have traders doing fantastic in big numbers, trading small size, and traders trading larger size in Evolution Traders. Again, I've been trying to kind of post them on the community page of my YouTube channel. You guys can kind of go through and see some of the gains that some of the traders and myself are taking out of the markets. But again, if you want to get that extra added help and you feel that maybe you need that extra push, join Evolution Traders. I've got a spot available. I took on 3 new members this month who are actually doing very, very well and kind of understanding the concepts of trading and what trading really is extremely quickly. So it's kind of freeing up my time to take on one more student, one more trader, right? I'm not really a student because I'm not a teacher. I didn't go to school to do this. I'm just passing my knowledge in how I trade along to you, and you can take that for what it's worth. Maybe it helps you, maybe it opens your eyes to a different way of trading, and it gives you a different perspective on trading that's going to allow you to find something that's going to help you be more profitable. So again, I'm willing to take on another trader. I've got one space available if you do. That link is down in the description box below. If you guys are looking to get funded, I work with Top Step as well as Apex. Those links are down in the description box below. I will see all of you guys on the next video.